Hello and welcome to the first episode of Between the Boards. I'm your host, Drew Oppenheim. The Wayne hockey team is off to a great start. After 2 games, they have a 2-0 record, and they're outscoring their opponents 13-2. On today's episode, we're going to break down their start with senior captain Josh Shpungin, talk to special guests Brady O'Loughlin, Matt Smith, and Luke Kornhaber after scoring their first goals, and finally, we're going to preview the next game coming up against Glen Rock. Josh, can you take us through the game plan and execution of the Indian Hills game?
Yeah, Drew, thanks for having me. The game plan against Indian Hills was to get off to a fast start, and I thought we accomplished that early. We got out to an early 2-0 lead. Indian Hills got one late in the first, but I thought we responded really nicely. Joey Cap got a goal right back a minute later, and then Michael Brogna made it a 4-1 lead with 8 seconds left in the first. After the first period, our game plan was to keep going, make them quit, and I thought we did just that. We came back to lock them with an 8-1 lead after the second, and the third period was just a boring hockey game where we just finished the game.
Yeah, you had a very nice game in that first game up against Indian Hills, and you had 5 assists going through that game. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, I just know I got to get my line mates the puck, and they'll do the rest.
Okay, so that was a dominating performance up against Indian Hills. Then a couple days later, you had to go up against Mawa, and then you ended up defeating them 4-1. Can you take us through that victory?
Yeah, the message was the same. We wanted to get off to a fast start, make them quit early. I thought we did just that. We were up 2-0 early. Michael Brogna got an early goal again, and then Joey Cap again scored. The rest of the first period and second period was kind of a boring hockey game. Then in the third, Smitty got his first varsity goal. That was good to see. Mawa got one back right after, but Matt Burke sealed the deal, making it 4-1 late in the third period.
And again, that game you had 2 more assists, which adds up to 7 assists to start the season. A spectacular start for you. And do you think you can keep this up going out through the season?
Yeah, absolutely. We know that the opponents are going to get much tougher here. And I know if I keep getting the line mates the puck and we keep cycling, making plays happen, we'll keep scoring.
Okay, sounds like an exciting team. Okay. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be breaking down the Wayne hockey team's game against Glen Rock. Welcome back to Between the Boards, and for this next segment, we're going to be looking at Wayne's game against Glen Rock tonight at 9 o'clock at the Ice Vault. Josh, can you give us a preview and maybe like a little game plan for your game tonight against Glen Rock?
Yep, same thing as the first 2 games. We want to get off to a quick start. We want to make them quit early. Glen Rock's a much better opponent than the first 2 teams we've seen. They have depth, they score a lot, and their goaltender is very good.
So Michael Brogna leading your team with 5 goals. Do you think you guys are going to be able to rely on him more this game, or are you going to be able to get some secondary scoring from the rest of your team?
Well, we can't rely on the same line to score all the goals, right? We need some secondary scoring. We need some scoring from the third line also, and the fourth line too.
Okay, and what are some other keys to victories?
The key to victory today is going to be playing as a team, playing as a unit. We need to outplay Glen Rock. We need to play in our offensive zone, and we need to limit our neutral zone turnovers.
Okay, sounds like it's going to be a fun game, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Between the Boards. Now we have a few special guests with us who scored their first varsity goals this past weekend, and we're going to start off with freshman Brady O'Loughlin. Brady, can you take us through your first goal?
No, it was pretty nerve-wracking being starting varsity as a freshman. I just did what I knew that I had to do. I crashed the net. Josh shot it. I saw the puck squeeze under his glove. I just tapped it in, and yeah.
And how good did it feel to finally get that first goal off your chest?
Kind of helped me get some of the butterflies out. I knew I had to do stuff for the team after we graduated 8 seniors. So just providing for the team, doing the best that I could, makes me feel good.
Okay, thanks, Brady. That was your first of hopefully many. And now we're going to hear from senior Luke Kornhaber to take us through his first goal. Luke, can you take us through your first career goal?
Yeah, so it was at the end of the long shift, and saw the puck and was able to jump on it, caught it out of the air, and took it down, and was lucky to have a good shot on net. Was able to score.
And what did it feel like to finally get this one off your chest?
It was good. I missed most of last season with injury, so coming back it was nice to start off well the season, be able to provide for the team. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and I'm hoping for a good year.
Thank you.
So that was Luke, and now we're going to talk to sophomore Matt Smith, who also scored his first career goal. And can you take us through what it was like?
So Josh Shpungin won the face-off back to our defenseman. He wrapped it around the the boards. I picked it up. I broke it out to Josh, where we went down, and Josh passed it to Brogna. Brogna passed it back to Josh. I was trailing, and then Josh gave it to me. I took a shot from like top of the dots, and I just took a shot and hit off the goalie's glove and went in.
And how did that feel to get it off your chest?
Felt good because I started every game last year, and or not start, like I played every game last year, and I couldn't bury, but in the second game this year, I buried the puck. So it feels good.
Okay, so thank you for joining the show, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here with us today, Josh, and thank you to our special guests, Brady O'Loughlin, Matt Smith, and Luke Cornaber for also coming in to talk about their first goals and the successes of the team. It's already looking like it's going to be a pretty good season for them. And good luck tonight against Glen Rock. This is Drew Oppenheim, and we'll see you for next week's edition of Between the Boards.